All right, Coach. Well, after 3 years as the home of the Chargers, it is most likely the final regular season home game at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Come on now, let's go.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
It's a gain of 49, guys. Mike, 49. Too little, switch.
They run again on first down. Cook slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And this will be incomplete.
It's third down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Melvin Ingram, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Set, 180, 180.
So no
Shoot. Hey, easy. Behind.
On second down, Eckler. And he's taken down down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Taylor going to run the option right. He'll pitch it back. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Darrell Worley up to make the tackle. Here's Justin Jackson, 2nd-year man out of Northwestern. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 30.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with. On
2nd down, Cook. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story.
The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
Red! Load it! Load it!
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Red Delta!
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gotta do better.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Hey, Rocket.
Watch the whip.
Swipe, 89.
Rivers hands off to Eckler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
They're not ready for this, man.
Buffalo one.
They still playing soccer.
Alpha!
Bravo! Kill! Mike 5-5. Mike
Room!
5-5. He don't know no better.
Hey, Foxtrot.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Left. Right.
Bud.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Orange 5-4. Hey, easy, easy.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
Check 4, check 4.
Flank.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check.
Left to right.
Here we go.
Hey, Delta. Q. Under crunch.
They run with Jackson out of the gun and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. Anthony Lynn went for it but did not get it, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Cook. And some room to work. Peck taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Dalvin Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Caught by Allen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Alpha!
Let's go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That's our ball. Every time. Keep putting that ball on the ground. That's our ball.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go. Here we go.
A first down throw here for Rivers. He's got Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Load it! Load it!
Check right, check right. Watching you find.
Let's go.
Hey, hey!
From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All day, just like that.
Hey, downtown!
Mike 55, Mike 55. Same guy.
Hey, Echo!
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Watch the out.
Hey, on the click!
Final play of the half, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check. Check.
Orange 5-4.
Check. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
White.
Watch
Hey,
it.
shoot it.
It's Eckler again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Ready. Mark 52 seconds. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Set the tone, defense.
To throw on 3rd down, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
White. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
What's up?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. J.J. Nelson, his second touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
He's checking crack. Shoot! No. Off.
Run 80.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Hey, Rocket.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
Hey, Steve 6.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. There he goes, right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, Are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Check 59.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, eat. Watch QB drop.
Hey, go orange.
Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mike 49. Watch the pass. Here we go. Check.
Hey, 734. 6-6. Pull it high.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. 280.
Check. Hot route. Hot.
They run it again with Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Lets it go for Nelson.
Let's make these babies cry.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Nelson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Josh Morrow just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, Rivers. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Rivers going to try and sneak it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Mike, 55.
Hey, Delta.
Check.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9.
Man, I got you. Check 3, check White Monday.
Hey, exit.
Hey, 734. 49 to Mike, watch 49. Crunch time, defense.
On play action, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Watch the
Carr gives to Richard. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
Watch the block, motion, block. Quick edge. Go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Desmond King making the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Easy.
I'm coming after you.
You.
Check 55.
Here's Rivers. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Chargers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
Go. Tackles.
Load it.
Mike, 50.
Load it.
Check, 55. Mike. It's out.
12. Behind.
Operating from the gun. Rivers now in desperation. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Big Ed.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Oakland, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the home team here, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to get back to their winning